All right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome BYU cornerback Eddie Heckard, man. How's it going, bro?
It's going good. How y'all doing,
Oh, yeah,
everybody?
doing well, my guy. Hey, draft season's coming right down the corner, and you just happen to be on the list.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Hey.
speaking of you, man, you must be very excited for this journey, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's been a super exciting process. I'm super anxious and just ready to see what's gonna happen and where I could go.
I mean, what got you into football at the early age, man?
Uh, dad, dad got me in the football for sure. Just uh, putting me in it at a young age, and from there I just kept going. You know, just just kept been playing since I was 5. So yeah.
Has to stick with you ever since you're a kid. Even at the kid age, it has to be in the DNA. But was there like any other offers besides Weber State that offer you a scholarship, or was there like other schools?
No, that was my only like Division 1 full ride scholarship. So yeah, I had some D2 offers and things, but nah, that was the only one.
Oh, okay. So was there like any other positions that you played besides cornerback?
Um, in college or high school?
High school, college, or whatever sport you were playing back then as a
Oh,
kid?
in high school, I played a little bit of slot receiver and safety. I played more safety than corner.
Oh, okay. So you do got some versatility. You can play a little side on the field, but I guess you've been playing more in the secondary because you're listed as a cornerback. But are you kind of willing to switch positions from safety if they asked you to play that?
Oh, most definitely willing to do any of them for sure. Any position.
I mean, just from your skill set alone, you look like you'd be a perfect fit at the nickel also because you seem to cover
Hmm.
the length of the field also. I mean, that's a good versatility skill set. I mean, you play cornerback, but I'm pretty sure you're very capable of playing safety.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
So, what was your experience from Weber State? Like what was it like playing over there?
At Weaver, it was more just it was getting it out the mud a little bit, just having to grind, not being like one of those. In the FCS, we were the top team in the country for sure, but like just getting national attention, like where you want to get to the league, I think you have to work really hard. You got to make a lot of plays to get to that next level, which is the NFL. And yeah, I mean, it's not it's not bad. It's not a bad experience at all, but it's tougher, and you don't get as much recognition as a player at the Power 5 level would get. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not a big time school, but I mean, you played college for a while, but was it just the extra years because of the COVID year or something?
I got an extra year for COVID, and I got an extra year for injury. So I had 2 extra years.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense because I see that you played like 6 years in college and you went to Weber majority of your career. But what led you to go to BYU, man?
Just my head coach leaving, and me wanting to increase that stock. Um, yeah. Uh, Really, my head coach was a big stepping stone to me getting there.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, so what was it just going to BYU? What's the atmosphere like compared to Weber State?
Just BYU and we were a lot more resources football wise for sure. Like I just got more. I got more and more like. Let me see.
You there? Are you there, bro? I think you have reception issues. Yeah, I think he has some reception problems. But my bad. I guess he's having some reception issues. He'll probably jump back in quickly. But yeah, this is an intriguing prospect. He's played 6 years in college. I guess like he just explained the reason why he played 6 years because of the COVID year and because he was injured that year. But we'll see what happens from here. I mean, hey, sometimes that reception's a little bit bad sometimes, but he'll jump back in. Just like he did at BYU. He got those 5 picks, took it to the house. But we'll see, man. Yeah, sometimes at the mountain areas. Oh, he's back, guys. He's back. Reception issues?
My your screen started loading, but mine was still on. I just refreshed it to see what's going on. I
Sometimes
don't
mine
know.
kind of has a little. Sometimes mine has a little issue with it. Sometimes, but I guess for whatever reason. But since we're talking about your experience at BYU, they chose you as the captain. What was it like to just be the
Right.
captain of that team?
It was a it was a great honor. I think just going to a new team and uh, getting recognized as one of the leaders and captains on the team. Like in my short time there, like I thought it showed a lot about me, and it gave me confidence to want to go play for these new group of guys for sure because they trusted in me. So yeah, being the captain and being selected as one was a great honor for me.
Oh, that's good. I mean, even for that many years at Weber State, at least you got a chance to go to another school and they gave you that leadership role. And then, like I think you had one of your best all around season at BYU by far.
Yeah, I believe so. I think that was one of the seasons I made the most plays and things like that.
Yeah. So you growing up from Las Vegas, which team did you mostly grew up watching that you wanted to play for?
I really didn't have a team growing up. I didn't even watch football like that. I was more of a basketball watcher. I
Oh,
played football, but I didn't watch football as much as I do now. Or like, yeah, I never had a team or nothing like that. Just
mostly the NBA is
basketball
something
for me.
popular that everybody likes more. I get that part. So who do you mostly model your game after? Just by the way you play, man.
I think I take a little bit of everybody. Like I just watch. I watch now since I've been in college. I've just been watching a lot of NFL corners, and I try to take little stuff from everybody. But I think I have my own unique style of play. I think I do things similar to a lot of people in the NFL, but I think I show like my own skill set because I'm like just the way I am.
Yeah, I see a little bit of good versatility, but you're a natural cornerback, but you can play different sides of the secondary, which I like about your game.
All right. Yeah.
So, like since you're already declaring for the draft, why should all 32 teams take a chance on you, man?
Um, just because of the amount of plays I make, I think I always give my team a good chance of winning the game with takeaways and just doing playing assignments on football. Um, yeah, like I just I find a way to make a play to give our offense back the ball, and I know every team needs that. Every team needs turnovers. That's the biggest part of the game is the turnover margin, and getting those turnovers has been something I've been doing my whole career in various different ways.
Yeah, you're an opportunist just from your film and everything. You make the tackles when it's necessary. So I mean, if any other team's gonna take a chance, man, they gotta take a chance on you. But oh, good question. What was your nickname at Weber, or did you have a nickname at BYU also? What was your nickname?
I really didn't have a nickname. I mean, people call me Ed, but I don't really have like no
Nah, I guess it's just
crazy
natural not to have a
nickname.
nickname, just short name, I guess these days.
Yeah.
I mean, just from the journey itself, dude, it has to be like just fun just because all those years of playing college football is starting to pay off. And now you just get an opportunity to go play the big leagues, you know? So, how's that feel inside of you?
Right. Um, it's exciting just seeing like I got a chance at playing at the highest level where everybody is watching, playing against the best athletes in the world. I mean, I think it's like satisfying knowing I'm on that level to a point. So yeah, that's how it feels, and in my head, I'm just excited to play.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it has to, I mean, it pays off for that many years of hard work, and now you get a chance to live the dream like most athletes. Some of them don't get the opportunity, but you get a chance to at least to live out the dream like everybody else wants to.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
So, outside of football, what does Ed like to do, man? You know, just as a human being.
Um, Outside of football, I like to cook. I like to. I really like to just sit in the house and just you know, uh, not like I like just chilling, watching TV or something, being on my phone. Uh, I like playing basketball for sure.
Ah, basketball.
Um,
Seems like a competitive thing, like play a little street basketball, a little bit of this, and then you do your little cooking and chilling. So, what type of TV shows you enjoy watching?
mm, all types. I watch so many different types of TV shows. Uh, I'm like pretty versatile with the TV show. Like I don't just watch one genre of a TV show. I watch all types of TV shows.
Yeah, usually I try to switch it up a little bit myself. Sometimes I'm a pretty laid back dude, but I mean, like usually I'll check out wrestling or other stuff, or even some Netflix shows. Like I don't know if you check out Cobra Kai. That one's a good show.
Yeah, I heard of that. I haven't checked it out though.
It's pretty funny, but there's a lot of good shows on it. But you know, so when you look back at it, man, it has to be nice to look back at. So, what was one of your best games that you look back at, and you're saying, man, I had a really great game that matchup.
Uh, I got four from the FCS. My one of my best games was against Montana State. Uh, and then three of my best games last year was against Oklahoma, Texas, and Oklahoma State. So I think, yeah, I definitely think those are my best games.
And you were able to showcase that against one of those better competition because Oklahoma is by far the biggest competition, Texas and other schools that you face. I mean, BYU has always been known to be an independent conference,
hmm
but
Yeah.
oh, I like this question because I mean you're playing defense, so you would think what scheme would fit. So, what kind of scheme fits your style of play?
Um, I mean, the scheme I've been playing in is more of a man scheme with some cover three zone drops, but um, also the defense I played in, we run a lot of different coverages, and uh, I think me just learning the defense will bring out my talents because I think I'm very capable of adapting to anything I need to do. I think I'm a good zone dropper. I think I can play man very good. I think I'm good at all of it. So I really don't know. I haven't really looked into like any defensive schemes. I like Houston a lot though. I like their defensive coordinator and their head coach. So yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely like Houston, but I really think I could fit in anywhere. I don't think there's a defensive scheme that's not for me.
Oh yeah, you should be adaptable because of your versatility and a bunch of stuff. I mean, it should fit into your natural position. I mean, ooh, toughest receiver that you face.
Um, mm, I can't say. I don't know. I think they all. I mean, I don't think nobody was crazy good to where I was like in trouble, but I think I faced some like I would just name the top five maybe is the guy from Texas. Worthy. He was all right. The guy from Iowa State was good. He was a slot receiver. I forgot his name. Who else? A guy from Montana a few years back played for the Packers now. His name's Samori Toure. He was good. Uh, and that's really, I don't really know too
It's
many
really hard
other
to put it
receivers.
out
That
there.
was just, yeah, like I don't feel like nobody really gave me problems.
Oh, that's how you should feel. I mean, the way you played your competition didn't seem like opposing receivers had a field day with you, man. Just by watching all your films, it seemed like you were in better position than most of those receivers were. So,
Yeah,
I mean, like, you know, when you look at the way you play the game, bro, it's all about confidence. And it just seems to me you bring a lot of confidence to the table.
yeah, definitely. That's the biggest thing in my position. Really, in any position in sports, whatever you're doing, you gotta have confidence. If you don't believe in yourself, it's gonna be hard to do anything. Like to make plays or anything and that such. Like to practice good, you got to be confident. To train in the off season, you got to be confident in what you're doing. So yeah, confidence is key.
It does come a long ways. Oh, Eddie Heckard still enjoys the bowl, but does he play in any other leads? What are you talking about?
Mm.
Think he's talking about a different leads perspective, but I think you've been playing college ball for a while, but so doesn't seem like no receiver seems to match up pretty well with you because you always seem to be in position. But like, man, like as far as a team, what's a bowl like? Have you guys like played any other bowl games? It's like you said, Weber was like the most winningest program when you were there.
Yeah, we in at Weber we didn't play in bowl games. We were in a championship series, so we went to a playoff bracket and we made it to semifinals a couple of times, but we never got to the national championship. So
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
you were like in those bracket
and I didn't get
tournaments.
a chance to play in the bowl game. Yep.
Oh, but from looking, oh, I think he meant to say bowling or something. Like you ever played the bowling leagues or something like that? Is what he's saying.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, that's fine. I guess order for some of them to understand, but yeah. But you know, I mean, like playing at Weber State, you had to play through those tournament brackets, just like how the national championship was built up to be. You have like tournaments of like 4 teams competing for that bowl game. But
Yeah.
from BYU, man, I don't know if you guys made the bowl or not. I haven't really kept track of BYU as much, but I seen most of your film out there. But I think you guys were playing a really tough competition at that other conference.
Yeah, it was. It was a tough schedule all around, from week 1 to week 12, definitely.
Yeah, it was a grind, but yeah, you guys had to play some Big 12 schools, which was a little bit tougher than what you guys are accustomed playing.
Yeah, and being in the Big 12, that I mean, I think they're going to be way better next year. Just understanding these offensive coordinators and their schemes a little bit more. Just having that game that you can look back to last year, what the offensive coordinator liked against you, or defensive coordinator liked against you, like that'll help you game plan for them as well.
Yeah, but you guys are good. I mean, you guys have some good talent coming out of BYU. I mean, there's a lot of guys that came out. Like Fred Warner was one of them guys for a while back, and then you have that one cornerback. What's his name? Michael Davis or something. He was a big, lengthy cornerback from BYU. And there's like
Yeah,
there's quite a few guys that are declaring the draft besides you. There's that tackle. I think he's a tackle or a guard. Kingsley something. I forget his name.
yeah, Kingsley,
Kingsley, and then
definitely.
there's that running back you guys.
Puka.
Kuga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a really like pretty deep class, you know, for some of those prospects. But hey, coming from BYU, at least you build up your draft stock because you went to Weber, you know, like you said, it doesn't get enough recognition. But once you went to BYU, you see the difference, right?
Right. Yeah, most definitely.
So, what's your advice for those other guys that are in the same situation as you? Like, let's say why they should go to BYU, like any other direction?
Well, first, I would just say make the best of your situation. Transferring might not be good for everybody. I wasn't like a big believer in transferring. I was okay with where I was at, but just the situation that played out for me. Just make sure it's a good situation. I would tell these other people, uh, and you never know. But I would say if you're not transferring with a coach, you gotta have like a great reason to transfer. Like if you're not playing for some reason, find a way to play first because it's gonna be the same no matter where you at. Like you don't just go from not playing at Weber to playing at Utah or BYU or Utah State. Like it's something you got to look within yourself, not try to go to the next program. And it worked out for some people, but for a lot of people, it's not working out because they think it's just an easier way out. But it's not. Transferring is not what I recommend. Still, I don't
Like you,
recommend it to nobody.
yeah, it really depends on the situation. Like you just said, it worked out for you because you got your opportunity to do what you wanted to do. Like you said, it could be the coaching situation, but sometimes you got to make the most out of where you're at too. So I guess it's not always good to transfer. I guess some people don't like to transfer as much unless it benefits them the most.
Yeah.
Ooh, here's a good one. If you had a dinner with any past sports celebrity, who would it be?
Could you repeat that? What you say?
If Eddie could have dinner with any past sports celebrity, who would it be?
Uh, I'm gonna give you one from football and basketball. Basketball, I would want to have dinner with Kobe Bryant. Football, I would want to have dinner with Deion Sanders.
Oh, that's a good combination right there. Kobe and
Yeah,
Dion, bro. That just makes it right. So I'm assuming you're a Lakers fan, right?
a little bit now because of LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
understandable. I guess LeBron's got them big followers, but you just said Kobe. That's a great choice, man. Then you
yeah,
go with Dion, bro. You can't go wrong. Them prime shades, Colorado, man. Would have been nice to get a chance to play for him, but hey, I don't know, man. He's gonna turn around that program soon.
yeah. I believe he will. Then the Big 12 now too. It's gonna be a tough schedule, like like they played last year. But I think he got it in him. He's a great coach, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, here's a good question. Which NFL teams have reached out to you?
They're not reaching out to me. They're reaching out to my agent. Um, Off the top of my head, I can't remember all of them, but I know I've been getting interest from a lot of NFL teams, and they like what I'm doing, and there's teams that don't like what I'm doing. So um,
Mm.
at the end of the
So
day, I try not to like really focus on that, but
yeah, you gotta
yeah,
do what you gotta do. You gotta just focus on getting better at your game a little bit. But I'm guessing that maybe the Niners might have had interest of you.
yeah, I believe so.
Okay,
I believe the Niners are interested.
that makes
Yeah,
sense because they value versatility. A guy that likes to tackle a bunch of stuff, that kind of fits into our scheme. Like you just said, the Texans, the way they run the defense is exactly the same how the Niners run the defense.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because you got to play on different sides of the secondary. So I think that's what fits your game the most. You don't have to just be a cornerback. You could be a nickel or maybe switching a little bit at safety. Like you said, you're willing to do that.
yeah, yeah. That'd be good. I mean, I like the Niners. I like anywhere I go. Honestly, I don't
Yeah,
really
it don't
care.
matter where you go, but like you said, hey, it just seems like a great fit. But like you said, whatever team takes a chance on you, man, that's all that matters at the end of the day, bro. It's all about what gets you there.
Right.
Before we get close to ending this show, bro, you know, this is gonna be a good journey, bro. So once we see who gets you, bro, hey, let's make a deal. If somehow you go into the Niners roster, you got to make another return on the show, man.
Oh yeah, that ain't nothing. I'll make a return on the show no matter where I go. I
Wherever you go.
appreciate the
Oh, okay,
interview,
it doesn't matter
definitely.
what team you go to. I don't even care if you go to the Seahawks, bro. Just make at least one quick appearances.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I never forget.
Now, I mean, I had a few people that had their own thing, but I'll tell you what, bro. Out of my previous interviews, bro, a lot like only two guys who have made it into the fourth round. But out of all the guys, they've had a lot of opportunities, bro. I think you might be the most unique one because of your versatility and your talent, dude. So you got to be somebody that's got the most experience out of everybody else.
Yeah, appreciate it. I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Before we end this, bro, I'll ask one more question, bro. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Uh, I can't pick off the top because I like all types of food, and it's just what I'm in a taste for. But I like, if I had to pick, it'd be out of crab legs and lobster, steak, uh, or let's just say seafood and like steak or something like that.
Oh, seems fair enough. But I mean, yeah, bro. So before we end this, bro, let's just give you an introduction of why other teams should take a chance on you, bro. Because I give these guys an opportunity to speak on how they want to speak, bro. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be successful wherever you're going. I'm definitely going to root for you, whatever team takes a chance on you, bro. So the floor is on you, bro. You could just tell everybody why those teams should take chances on you.
Just because of my versatility, I can tackle, I could cover man, the zone coverage. I could play all special teams. Um, I could cover multiple positions for sure. Yeah, I mean, I could fill in the box. I could blitz. You feel me? I could just do a lot. I could do everything I believe, and anything I learn, I could do. That's why I think a team should take a chance on me. But I know whoever take a chance won't be disappointed.
I like that. Anybody who takes a chance will get the most out of it, but anybody who doesn't take a chance, bro, they're gonna pay. I like that attitude right there.
Yeah,
Gotta feel confidence, bro. And
definitely.
wish you the best of luck, bro. Hopefully a team takes a chance on you, and hopefully you have a great long career, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem, bro. And for everybody else, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll call it a day, man.